That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
We're going back to WFAA for a new update in the case of or the situation that's going on with Karmelo Anthony and the young man who lost his life in front of his twin brother and the entire altercation, alleged altercation that happened at a track meet in Texas. So yeah, let it play out in the courtroom. Collin County DA speaks about, okay, I guess I'll address this on camera too, because I haven't had many comments just like directly addressing me and the Karmelo thing, but one of them was in the first video talking about Karmelo, and I was laughing or kind of like, why his parent? Because like I read his name, I was like Karmelo Anthony. I was like, now why his parents' name on Karmelo Anthony, and they spell it with a K. And it's like, okay, like, come on, bro. Like what are we doing here? Like, you guys set him up to look bad in situations. So that's what I said, right? Someone say, don't speak on another person's kid. This is an evil channel. You an evil person. It's like, I think that's crazy calling me evil for like, I don't know. I see the humor in the family last name being Anthony, and you naming a child born in 2008, 2007, 2009, Karmelo. It's the same thing when I see kids named Kobe Bryant. It's the same thing when I see kids named like LeBron James. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, and it's like, it's funny to me, and it's like, oh man, like why you do it? Like, I'm not just gonna change it because it's the thing. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to just reading what's going on. You guys don't have to wait for me. I'm so sorry. Let it play out in a courtroom. Collin County DA speaks about Frisco High School stabbing case for the first time. Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis discussed what happens next with the case. Also, I have to say this on camera. There are a lot of rumors and a lot of different narratives and perspectives and alleged people who were witnesses that spoke on like Clubhouse and, Spaces and all these different places. I'm only grabbing stuff with this entire situation directly from local news, so places like WFAA or reputable national outlets, or from the news department. I mean, not the news departments, but from the police departments, the DA's office, the courts pages themselves. Not saying anything else. So like I've seen a lot of those things and stuff like that. A lot of those things that can sway the view of the story a whole different way than the way that it's being presented. But I can only go off what's being presented officially, because if you don't, you get sued. And if you get sued, you can get what's her name? Tasha K. Tasha K, she got to pay back $4 million to Cardi B. She moved over to Africa, everything like that. She still got to pay that $4 million. Still got to pay that $4 million. And obviously she don't got the $4 million, or else she would have moved to Africa. Anyway, this was written by Adriana de Alba. And yeah, let's read it. The fatal situation during the track meet at Frisco High School has left the community shaken and divided. For the first time since the April 2nd situation, Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis spoke on the case. In an interview with WFAA, Willis acknowledged the wide interest in the case. Karmelo Anthony, 17, is being charged with the unaliving of Austin Metcalf. Willis told WFAA his office hasn't opened the case yet, as the case remains under investigation by the Frisco Police Department. It's not unusual in the aftermath of a crime for there to be a lot publicly. Hold on. It's not unusual in the aftermath of a crime for there to be a lot of publicity about it. Okay, there we go. The case has sparked deep tension. While Metcalf's family mourns Austin's in and of his life, Anthony's family faces threats and harassment. According to Dominique Alexander, founder of the Next Gen Action Network, the Anthony's family home address was exposed online, leading to a wave of graphic and racist threats. A fundraiser on Gibson Go has raised nearly $300,000 for Anthony's family, with the goal of $350,000, according to the website. A message from the family on the page reads, "The narrative being spread is false, unjust, and harmful. As a family of faith, We are deeply grateful for all of your support during this trying period. Your prayers and assistance mean more to us than ever. In a letter to the parents, Frisco ISD Superintendent Mike Waldrop said in part, "Let me be clear. Frisco ISD will not tolerate misinformation, manipulation, or any attempt to undermine our community. We are actively reporting suspicious activity and, when appropriate, pursuing legal action against those responsible." What I tell y'all, don't just hey, don't be on no TikTok, don't be on no YouTube. You will get sued. Recently, concerns have been raised about whether the case may be tried outside of Collin County. Ultimately, there'll be a judge's decision to make to time at the trial. But yes, this happened in Collin County. I want Collin County citizens to be able to decide this, Willis said. Willis told WFAA that Anthony had a hearing on Monday morning where he's expected to learn whether or not his bond will be reduced. We know his lawyers would be asking for that, but we need to just let it all play out in the courtroom. Willis said Anthony couldn't face the unaliving of himself penalty based on the Supreme Court's ruling on the 2005 Roper v. Simmons case. The Supreme Court said that not only can you not seek the unaliving penalty against someone who committed a crime when they're 17, you can't even go give them life without parole. That would not be something that we could even do if we wanted to. Now more than ever, we must lean on one another. In the face of adversity, we must continue to stand together with compassion, strength, and unwavering support for our students and each other, Superintendent Waldrop said in a letter to the parents. Metcalf's funeral was scheduled to take place this Saturday on April 12th. In lieu of flowers, the family encourages donations to a scholarship in honor of Austin here. So once again, as always with this situation, I want to say prayers up to Austin's family for losing, a 17-year-old, 18-year-old son, a high school senior age son, teenage son, and prayers up to Karmelo's family, who is dealing with having their son's face and name plastered all over the news, all over the internet, being viral, and seeing their son face a trial where he's facing extremely, extremely serious charges of allegedly unaliving someone. And as he said in his words, according to the initial report from WFAA, he said, "Ain't no alleged, I did it." So yeah, very, very tricky situation. Something that we'll keep our eye out on, or I'll keep my eye out on. I'm talking like a team, but it's just a habit. I'll keep an eye out on here on this side. And as always, I want all of you to take care of yourselves. Have a great morning. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. And I hope you all take care of yourselves. Remember, if no one else told you today, I care about you. And yes, that's it. I'm out. Peace.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.